Hello everyone, this is Ian Agard. Listen to the Top 20% podcast. This is episode 17. Let's get it started. Hello everyone, this is Ian Agard. I'm your host of the Top 20% podcast. This is a podcast for the ambitious SaaS sales professionals, entrepreneurs, and for those high-growth sales teams who are looking for strategic tactics and tactics and strategies you can apply to your sales acumen to get better every day and to basically crush your numbers as far as a sales organization or as a sales rep. Today, I have a very short episode, but I think it could be pretty impactful. So, it's funny, I had a rough week this week, guys, I'll be honest, as far as my sales on the phones. For those that don't know me, I work as an AE, account executive at a SaaS company called Clio. And during the week, I had a lot of conversations, a lot of demos where at the end of the call, the prospect said, you know what, Ian, that's nice. I'm going to think about it. I'll get back to you. Have you heard of that before? I need to think about it. Or I'll get back to you. Or sounds good, but I need to think about it a little bit. It's probably the worst thing you can hear as a salesperson. It's like, give me a yes. We'd like that. Give me a no. Painful, but hey, at least we're clear. With that maybe land, let me think about it. Let me get back to you. Not quite sure. It's annoying. And I want to give you some tip that could maybe help me to get clarity as far as where your prospect is, as far as allowing them to maintain the sales cycle and ultimately get that clear buying decision, whether it's yes or it's a no. So have you ever heard of something called the upfront contract? Some of you have, I'm sure. Some of you haven't. But basically, upfront contract means that the first time you meet a prospect, whether face-to-face, on the phone, usually works well in a demonstration where you're demonstrating your product, whether online demonstration or in person for the first time. And an upfront contract basically is something that you tell the customer or the prospect that upfront, here's the agenda, here's the conditions. And if you agree with it, we can move forward. So I'll give you an example of upfront contract that I've been using. It's been very successful. And I want to share it with you. Hopefully it can benefit your sales acumen and your sales career as far as the deals you're working. So let's paint a picture. See, it's an online demo. And prospect comes on the demo, and before I show the product, say the prospect's name is Susan. I would say something like this. All right, Susan, thank you for coming here to look at our demonstration today for my product. By the end of this call, I hope to be in a position that if you're interested, we can talk about next logical steps. But if you're not interested, just be candid with me and upfront so we can avoid wasting each other's time. Is that fair? That's it. That's the upfront contract right there. Because basically you're telling the prospect, hey, by the end of this call, I hope to be in a position where if you're interested in our product, we can talk about next logical steps. Next logical steps can mean let's buy the product. It could be a follow-up call. It could be send more resources. It can mean send out a proposal. Those next logical steps, usually it's in the calendar you both agree to. Here's the kicker. If you're not interested, then please be candid and tell me up front so we can avoid wasting each other's time. Is that fair? That part is great because you're telling them, listen, if you're not interested, just tell me up front. So you're going to know I'm clear, we're clear, and you can avoid wasting each other's time. I'm telling you, I've been using this. It's funny, I've been using it early in my sales career. I moved away from it, and I don't know why I did. I guess you experiment in certain things, but I'm going back to it. I went back to it yesterday, and it's been so helpful. Now, I didn't close any deals yesterday using it, but I got clarity. I think I used it on 2 calls. And the first call, the lady up front said to me, Ian, you know what? Thank you. I'm not buying today. Cool. I got that. We're clear. But I'm serious. I'm interested. So we went through the demonstration. Now we have next logical steps in the calendar for her to follow up. She probably will buy, but at least it's clear and it's in the calendar. The second person did the demo, and afterwards he was very clear. He says, Ian, you know what? Listen, I need to be able to talk to my partners. I'm not the only person that makes the decision. but I like what you see. Send me X, Y, and Z, and a follow-up call next Friday. Clear next steps. They're clearly interested. I don't know if they're going to buy, but the path is clear. Instead of saying, let me think about it and get back to you. None of that stuff. So, you know what? I want to keep it short. This is just value, a little quick tip, some value for you. But like I said, upfront contract. Let me say it one more time, just so you weren't clear. It says this. So you said it, the prospect. By the end of this call, I hope to be in a position where if you're interested, we can talk about next logical steps. But if you're not interested, just be candid up front with me so we can avoid wasting each other's time. Is that fair? That's it. I'm also going to put in the show notes a link to that upfront contract, so you don't have to sit there and rewrite it and think of what Ian just said. The link will be there, and it's be a little document that you can copy that and use it to your own sales acumen. And give it a try. I mean, it's been working for me, and I hope it can work for you. So that's basically it. Thank you for listening to the episode 17 of the Top 20% podcast. I hope you have a blessed week or day, however you're watching this, listen to this, and we'll hear this next week. Peace.